Hey guys, this is Shiny Zakra and welcome back to week 2 of the SBL. My opponent this week is right next to us, the Exurban Espeons, coached by Pivot. Alright, so let's see. I was right on the Meloetta, I was right on the Mega Absol, the Dragonite, the Melodic, Espeon, and Venomoth is the only thing that really surprises me. Now, what do I want to start with here? I think I'm going to start with Buzzwole. I think that's how I'm going to start. I'm gonna start with Buzzwole because I pretty much have a good matchup against whatever Pivot wants to send out. Now, I'm thinking Leech Life is gonna be the best play because besides Venomoth and Dragonite, it's neutral or super effective on everything else. So let's take a look. So we do about half. That was a bad play by me. That was really bad of me, and Leech Life won't go away. There we go. That was bad getting the burn. And I see that it's Life Orb Melodic as well, so I'm gonna assume Scald again. And we're gonna go Gardevoir this time. Oh, the Recover, okay. So, we are going to Mega Evolve here, and Thunderbolt, I believe, is a 2-hit KO on this thing, and nothing on our team really will want to take a Thunderbolt either. It's neutral on everything in her team, so we pull off a Thunderbolt, we'll do some pretty good damage to some other things, I would think. And it's my safest play to just attack what's in front of me. Actually, the better play that I could do is Hyper Voice. I actually believe can do more damage. So we're gonna Mega and we're gonna Hyper Voice instead. Oh my goodness, these burns are not helping us whatsoever. However, the Hyper Voice with the damage it did, we will be able to knock it out from this point. So we're just going to go for that. We're just going to go straight Hyper Voice. Oh, the Espeon. That takes a lot of damage, actually. Now, Shadow Ball is what I'm going to predict is coming here. And especially because the Espeon will be faster, I definitely don't want to take one. And we'll be faster with Porygon Z. So, I'm going to predict a Shadow Ball here. That's really my best play. I want to keep Gardevoir alive for later. If I can potentially use it. Like, I outspeed the Melodic. And everything. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to predict a Shadow Ball here. I really don't... Oh, a Wish. Okay. We're just gonna send Tri-Attack, really, because it's gonna hurt no matter what. And if Pivot does not protect here, and we get the Tri-Attack off, it's gonna hurt whatever either A comes in, or B, it's gonna straight up kill Espeon. And switch in Melodic, I'm pretty sure that will also die as well. I just need to, right now, I need to get back, because the burn on Gardevoir really sucks, but we're going to deal with it. So we're going to go Tri-Attack. We got the burn. That's actually kind of nice. Because looking at the damage, Tri-Attack plus burn. Tri-Attack plus the burn. I think we'll do enough for a 2-hit KO, so I'm going to just stay in and Tri-Attack and see what happens. Actually, do I want to? Do I want to? Yeah, I want to see what Pivot does here. The burn on the Buzzwole is what really sucks. I should have just switched. Okay, so we do a lot. Oh, a Z-Power. All out pummeling. But I specifically had a little bit more defense this week on purpose. I went a lot in defense because I didn't need as much speed, and because of the burn, this Tri-Attack will kill. And if Pivot sends in Espeon, that's going to also die, and if she sends in Melodic, that's also going to die. We are in range, I believe, though, for an Absol Sucker Punch. And yep, that's going to knock out, so Porygon Z is going to pick up a kill on the Meloetta with Tri-Attack. If the Absol comes in here, I need to switch. Because I do not want to take a Sucker Punch, because I do believe I am in the range for a max attack adamant Sucker Punch. Yeah. Also Pursuit could worry me. I think I'm gonna go into Mandibuzz here. I think that's gonna be my safest play. I'm gonna hope it's Sucker Punch and not Pursuit. Or maybe even Night Slash. It's just I want to keep Porygon Z around because it can still put in a lot of work. Like if we can get Cobalion, actually would Cobalion might be the better switch in here. Because Absol's, yeah, you know what, switch to Cobalion. Yep, Sucker Punch, I knew that was coming. Now, I know this thing is Magic Bounce now, so I can't go for Stealth Rock right now. Oh yeah, Absol can have Superpower, but I'm specifically a defensive set this week for a reason. So, I'm gonna go for a Sword Stance here. Because if this thing decides to go for a Sucker Punch, that's good, because we get a free Sword Stance. And, the only thing this thing has is Superpower, and I don't think that'll even do half to me, to be honest. Especially if it does, Mega Absol is gonna go down like it's nothing. And that's -1 attack as well for it, as well as -1 defense. So I think I pretty much get a nice and free Sword Stance here. So say like the Espeon wants to come in, we just Iron Head. We live a Psychic typed move, just because of the amount of HP we have, and kill it from there. And if say like a Dragonite wants to come in, we can, I think, pretty much two-shot it with Iron Head at that point. And, like, per se, Melodic as well. Ooh. Coming in with the Venomoth. Okay. So, I think what we're gonna do here is we can pretty much for free, actually, I have a perfect idea. I want to see what this thing does, so I'm gonna set up Stealth Rock first, so that way Dragonite Multiscale gets broken. The Espeon's going to be under 20%. Absol's going to be Hidden Power, Fire, probably. We have the leftovers, and we are indeed faster. And I know this thing doesn't have that great of defense. So with the Stealth Rock up, I'm just going to go for an Iron Head. Because even if the Melodic wants to come in, we outspeed, and we can just Iron Head it again to kill it. Espeon also dies to 1 at this point. Mega Absol is not going to do that great. And, ooh, a Quiver Dance. I think we could live a +1 HP fire at this point from our, from this point. So, I'm going to go for the Iron Head here. Especially, everything is pretty much weakened where Porygon Z could really easily sweep here. I know this thing definitely outspeeds us now, because I noticed that we did outspeed it with the Stealth Rock. Bug Buzz. Okay, so Cobalion's going to pick up 1 kill here. Let's see what Pivot decides to send in next. Because, unless... Because the Mega Absol, even if it Sucker Punches with the defense we have, we live 1, we close combat it, it dies. Espeon, even if it tries to Wish, it just straight up dies to an Iron Head. Melodic comes in with close combat, and the Dragonite is going to have its multi-scale taken off because of Stealth Rock, so we could Iron Head at that point, and Extreme Speed definitely does not do even half of the HP we have left. So Cobalion's in a really good spot here, actually. ×2 attack. Espeon with Stealth Rocks, I believe it was at 29 or so %, so it'll go down to under 20. Melodic comes in. Now, 287. This would have to be a max speed Melodic in order to outspeed. So I'm going to take the risk here. And I think even if we somehow live a Scald and get burned, I think a close combat kills. So I'm just going to... Oh, we outspeed it. Okay. Very nice. So Cobalion's going to pick up another kill here. So it's either, I think, the Dragonite or the Absol that's going to come in for sure. Because I think Espeon is too risky because of the amount of HP that I have. I think the Psychic may not kill from here. It is neutral, and we have barely any special defense, but we have a good amount of HP poured in. So I see what's going to happen here. It's probably trying to go for a Sucker Punch kill, and I think even at -1, we resist the Sucker Punch. So and especially at 2 times attack and a base 60 defense, Absol's gonna die. Oh, and a Will-O-Wisp. And we get a crit and barely don't kill it. But I think Cobalion's done enough of its job. If Espeon comes in, that definitely dies to an Iron Head. Salamence. Dragonite, even... I'm gonna Iron Head. Just because it kills Espeon, even through our burn, ×2 attack, and stab Iron Head. Yeah. So, Iron Head definitely kills this no matter what. And, yep, the play rough, and we do live, which is good. So, the Iron Head's gonna knock out the Absol, and that is gonna be another one down. So, I actually have exactly what we could do here. So yeah, I expected this thing to come in. What I'm gonna take a guess to is, I'm gonna send in Mandibuzz. Because unless this Espeon carries Dazzling Gleam, we are more especially defensive. Psychic, we're immune to. And Shadow Ball, we resist. And we're not gonna take too much. So I'm gonna send in Mandibuzz here. And Dazzling Gleam, a good prediction there. Well, not even maybe a prediction. But even with that damage, what I'm going to do is we're going to Roost up. Because if we take a crit, we're going to be very low HP and I don't want extreme speed. I want to see if I can somehow preserve a 6-0 here. Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. Unless this Espeon has, I fear the Magic Bounce. I really do. We're just going to go for a knockoff here. Okay, so we're going to knock off Espeon. The wish doesn't come true. It was a Key Berry. Interesting. But Mandibuzz is going to pick up a kill here, which is really nice. And now Dragonite has to come in no matter what. We knock it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock off turn 1. I'm going to knock off here because the knockoff will get rid of the Dragonite's items so it could become a lot less powerful. Because it could say have like a choice band or something. And for a fact, it's going to do a lot more damage because of, you know, having an item. I may sack Mandibuzz. Okay. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to knock off because I want to get rid of whatever this thing's item might be. Now, I have a feeling Dragon Dance might happen, but our base defense, we should be able to live a +1 Dragon Claw, especially if it goes for like a Dragon Dance, but yeah. I don't want to send in Porygon Z just yet, because I can easily just send that in, and with Choice Scarf we just Ice Beam and we obliterate this. I would rather, if possible, sack something off to get it in safely, especially because it's 43%. I could easily sack, say, like Buzzwole or something, and it won't matter too much. But I definitely want to knock off turn 1 because I want to get rid of whatever Dragonite's item is. And then I think the turn after, I'm going to roost to see what this thing wants to do. But I think we pretty much have the game in the bag here. We just have to play safe enough. Okay, so we're faster. And a weakness policy. Very glad I happened to knock that off. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to roost. Get my HP back up. Oh, the Dragonite does as well. Hello. We're going to taunt it. Just so it can't roost for a little bit. We have an Iron Head. Interesting. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock off. Then what I'm going to do is send in Buzzwole. I'm going to let Buzzwole die. So that way I can send in Porygon Z to get a victory here. Okay. Exactly what I want. I have to hope that the thing does not wear out here. I really, really hope that the... or is there something better I could sack? Cobalion's kind of more towards death. So I think I'm going to do that. Even though it's our defensive wall, the burn plus an Iron Head should kill it. Sorry about that Discord noise. I thought it was turned off. Anyways, yeah. I want to sack Cobalion here because I want to get Porygon Z in for free to get a kill. So we definitely die here. Good. To a crit. Please don't end taunt. Actually, no matter what, we outspeed this thing. So we're going to send in Porygon Z. We're going to Ice Beam, and we're going to get a nice 5-0 here against Pivot in the Exurban Espeons. Because even if this has extreme speed, we do not die to one. I know the calc. We do not die to an extreme speed if it has it. We know it has Iron Head, Dragon Claw, Roost. But we should outspeed here. It is not... It does not have its weakness policy. Oh, and it does have the extreme speed, and we do live one, so the Ice Beam is going to knock out the Dragonite, and we're going to get a nice 5-0 against Pivot in the Exurban Espeons. I would like to thank you guys for watching, and next week we are facing the Vengeful Volbeats for Week 3. See you guys then.